I've helped collectors buy and sell millions in rare collectibles. The sale prices in this video are all backed by real data from top auction houses like Heritage. I know what makes coins and currency valuable, and today I'll break it down for you. In this video, we're going over some incredibly rare $1 bills that are selling for tons and tons of money online, and you don't want to be the person that accidentally spends one of these bills or sells it for too little amount of money. So let's just start this video off with a pretty beat up 2003 $1 bill. I'm going to be really brief here, but you can see the condition is not good. So the first tip I want to give you is take care of your paper money. It seems very obvious, but to some, they just don't think that they have a rare bill. So what you want to do is keep it safe, keep it flat. Do not fold it. Do not put it in your purse or wallet unless you're okay with the value being depreciated over time. So something like this, if it was in a better condition, would have brought a lot more than just $3,525. Now, the main reason why it sold for that much money is because of the serial number. This is a solid number 1 serial number. So even if you have a bill that has a semi-cool serial number that is similar to this, but not quite as solid as a number 1 like this, you still have a bill that can be worth a lot of money because this example sold for $3,525. All right, $4,320 for this 1974 $1 bill. So if you did not know, the number 8 is actually an incredibly lucky number in many countries around the world, including Asia, and 3 is considered to be unlucky. So this could have been picked up by a collector from anywhere in the world, to be quite honest. But the main thing that I want to talk about here is actually a few things. So first of all, it got a 64 EPQ. That means there's not a single fold on this bill, but 70 is the highest grade. So how do you get 70? And why do you want to get 70, or at least a higher grade than 64? A few things. One, every single grade difference means the difference of hundreds or thousands of dollars. If this one would have got a 66, it easily would have brought more than $10,000. But because it got a 64, it sold for $4,320, which, don't get me wrong, is not bad at all. However, it would have been nice to get a higher graded bill. So why did it get a 64? Well, there's no folds, but the biggest thing is going to be that centering. So you can see top to bottom, the centering of the margin is just quite off, which detracts from the eye appeal. These currency collectors really want a well-centered bill and will pay a hefty premium for it. So the solid number 8 serial number plus the 64 EPQ plus you have one other thing that I want to mention is a star. So whoever graded this banknote thought that it looked very, very nice for the grade. It might have had really good embossing or the coloration was really nice on it. So they gave it a star designation, which really increases the value of the bill. This one sold for $4,320. All right, so looking at the back of the bill, you'd have no reason to believe this bill sold for $5,280, but you can see a bit of black coloration going on beneath the one. That is actually just a little bit of ink transfer or bleed from the front. But one thing while we're on the back I want to say is that it's important to understand that during the printing process, the back of the bill is actually the first print. And then when you flip the bill over to the front, the second print here is everything that you see is doubled, and then the third print is going to be that overprint. So the green and black seal with the serial numbers and the district numbers, which are those number 8s around the bill, that is all the third print. So this is a great example to see what is the second print, because that print was accidentally doubled, causing it to be a bit blurry looking, and the value of this $1 bill is so high now, it sold for $5,280. All right, I'll be really brief here, but this is a pack of $1 bills. There's 100 of them, and this is what we call a trial serial number German printing pack. So when they were first trying out the bills to see what they would look like and the serial numbers would look like, they did it on this paper, and you can see there's a legitimate bank strap here on the bill, and there's a total of 100 of these notes, and it sold for $5,287.50. So if you come across anything like this, make sure that you are contacting someone that knows what they're doing, because this is definitely an oddity. Holy cow, $16,800 for this 1963 $1 bill. This one is a PMG graded 65 EPQ. That means that it is 5 points away from the perfect grade of 70, which is very, very challenging to get. This banknote right here is what we call a solid number 9 serial number. Very, very cool, and it sold for $16,800. So the question is, what do you do if you find one of these bills? Well, you want to contact someone that knows what they're doing, and you need to know the knowledge and experience to really make sure you're not getting scammed and ripped off. Now, we have a completely free coin and currency ebook down below that goes over coin and currency handling, grading, and values. You're going to want to check out that book. It is completely free, no strings attached. We have nothing to sell you, just continuing to provide value, because the last thing that I want for you guys is to get scammed, ripped off. There are a lot of bad actors out there, especially it can happen in the world of numismatics, which is coins, paper money, and bullion. But just be careful out there, guys. Educate yourself, listen to your gut, and understand this. It's a really good rule of thumb that if you want to get the value of your bill. You know, do your homework, do your research, but then get the opinion of at least 3 different currency experts and let them tell you what the bill is worth. Now listen, if they all tell you your banknote is unfortunately not rare, then that's the reality. Your banknote's not rare, and it's okay, because the majority of banknotes out there are not rare. But if you do come across a rare banknote, learn how to maximize the value. We're here to help you. Make sure to get your free coin and currency ebook down below, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.